Found it in the wash. 11 years old, hiding a piece of paper like it was contraband.
You went in my room?
I kept it. Figured when you were ready, you'd bring it up yourself. Took you 2 years.
I didn't know if you'd say yes.
I've been waiting on you to ask. I'm proud of you. Not for the asking, for the 2 years. You sat on it, thought about it. That's already half of what they're going to teach you in there.
Dad, I'm the smallest kid in my grade.
I know. And you're the smartest one in the building, and you don't hide it well. Small, tired. Son, I know exactly what that is. Being sharp and being small at the same time. I was you. There's boys out there who look at that and don't see a person. They see something easy. Something they can take from and nothing happens to them after.
So I hit him.
No. A bully don't want to fight. He wants your fear. That's the whole business. You give it to him free and he'll come back every day of your life for more. The only thing that ends it is him looking at you and seeing a man who ain't afraid. Sometimes you never have to raise a hand at all. Sometimes just standing there is the whole conversation.
And if it isn't?
Then you better be ready. That's what this is. Not so you can win arguments on the bus, so that if it ever gets past talking, you're not a boy hoping, you're a man prepared. And I'll tell you what they teach in there before you walk in so you don't mistake it. Discipline. You show up when you don't feel like it. Respect. You bow to the man across from you, win or lose, because he showed up too. You keep your hands down until there's no other choice. And when there is no other choice, you don't enjoy it.
Okay.
Because it ain't really about you. That's the part takes people their whole life to learn. You're gonna be a man one day. A man protects what's his family, his mother. And when he sees somebody getting stepped on who can't stand up for themselves, somebody smaller, somebody alone, a man don't get to walk past that just because it's not his problem. He steps in, that's the responsibility. The fighting's just the tool.
What if I lose?
You will, plenty. Losing ain't the thing I'm worried about. It's kneeling before it ever starts. That's the only fight you can't come back from.
And I don't need, anything to make it fair?
A man who needs a weapon to be brave ain't brave. He's just armed. Big difference.
Yo, you actually fight, or you just carry the bag around for the look?
Just the bag.
Nah, see, I don't believe that.
I'd rather not do this on day one.
He's rather not. He'd just rather one. Okay.
Break it up!
First day, huh? Remember that.
You held your own till it was 3 of them. That ain't on you. Didn't ask. I know Frankie Soli's longer than you'd want to. Me and my boys got our own business with him and his crew tonight, matter of fact. Dock Street, behind the old grain terminal, midnight.
Not my problem.
Wasn't your problem this morning either. Midnight, Dock Street. You come or you don't, but you're the only one I saw today who actually hit him.
Figured you might want backup that doesn't need a rematch.
I'm not, that's
Didn't
not...
say use it, said have it.
Not doing that again, not like that.
Round 2, huh?
Wasn't planning on it.
Should have stayed home then.
Yo, lights! We need every ambulance in the district down here, now!
Hey, you're up.
How many
You
people?
focus on you right now. Third one today.
Okay.
I wonder how much I can lift using these electromagnetic powers. I guess the only way to find out is to try.
Oh yeah, now that's what I'm talking about.
I wonder if I could use Maxwell's equations to move as fast as maglev trains, which use electromagnetic suspension or electrodynamic suspension to levitate and propel at 400 miles per hour without physical contact.
This is amazing! Get in the car. Get in the car.
Excuse me?
Did you see where?
They grabbed her, man. I don't...
should have stayed home.
What are you?
Somebody who owed this city a rematch.
He wasn't one of them, whoever he was.
Okay.
Okay, so that is episode 1 of Flux, so aka Static. Obviously, I didn't go with the exact designs of, the comic by, Milestone, right? So I decided to go with a little bit of a different design. Instead of even making him into like somebody that's in high school, I had to make him into somebody going to college, right? Because the generator that I use, like, how I create my shots and whatnot, they would not approve somebody that's not, 18, right? So you got to make every character 18 and over it. You cannot have any minors. So I decided to go with that version. And obviously the guy that he missed there, is going to be Hostrick, right? And then I just added some other, additional characters just to make the thing interesting. Now, my favorite part of making this particular short was, in the beginning, like when he's having dialogue with his pops, right? And the pops like giving him, some pointers and whatnot about, dealing with bullies and whatnot, because he actually dealt with bullies like when he grew up. Like obviously, it's not a good thing to have that thing, but he was a smart kid. And being smart, obviously, you get taken advantage of, and especially like he was a smaller built, right? So like you gotta learn how to protect yourself. So I kind of like, went into, I guess, the 2021 version or 2023 version of, the Static comic, where he's actually being taught like martial arts. So I decided to go with MMA in this one, just to give him a well-rounded approach, right? So obviously when he's fighting in the docks, he's, still learning how to use his powers, not 100% there. He's mainly using, the electrical energy attacks, right? Still figuring things out. And obviously one of the guys that's like fighting him is also electricity based, and he's able to control it. So instead of just going with, the way that Static is, obviously it's electromagnetic spectrum. That's what he uses, right? That's what he, uses a positive and negative charges onto the body to be able to make people stick on walls and whatnot. So yes, I wanted to give him that, but I wanted to expand his powers even more, right? Like to encompass the entire, electromagnetic spectrum, right? So kind of like the way Magneto is in X-Men, combine all those powers together and then give him like different powers, right? So instead of doing like the stuff that he does in the comics, like where he uses, I guess, like, pothole covers like to, move around in the air and glide in the air, I decided to have him like generate, particles in the air, like to, move himself like a magma train in the short, right? So about it, especially like when he's on the field and he's like running and stuff like that. So this was, definitely a fun project. I enjoyed doing it. Obviously I'm gonna change his character a little bit. He wasn't as, witty and quick with it. And obviously like when he's fighting at the docks, he's not talking a lot because he doesn't want to reveal who he is. Now, once he has, more control of his abilities and is able to modulate his voice, so that, people cannot essentially recognize him, so that they go after him. That's when he's going to be talking more, and it's going to be more like, the Milestone version of Static. But yeah, man, this is just the beginning of the story. Obviously, if you guys like it, I will continue with it. But I just wanted to test it out to see, like, what you guys think about it. I made him move a little bit faster because I want him to move at the speed of, lightning, light, have those type of powers. And obviously, like when he's fighting Hostrick and his crew, it's obviously a little bit different, right? They still don't know their powers yet. They know that, okay, they can do stuff, but they haven't fully grasped. So they're still learning, right? So that's why he's able to take him out as easily as he was able to do just by himself. And also because of his training too, right? Not that the other guys are not trained. Now, I don't want to go with the, comic book version where obviously it's, the guy that is, hardware that, creates a chemical that, changes them into, mutants or whatever it is, like the metahumans that happens in the Big Bang in the comics. So I kind of like change it a little bit. I don't know if I'm going to go that route. I might do it because I do like the character of Hardware. I think he has a cool storyline. Not very heroic, angry guy, but he's always being hunted all the time. And that's basically, the way he is. It was being taken advantage of, but he was a smart guy. So I do like that aspect of the character. So I may do something like that. We'll see. But yeah, man, after this, I'm going to do the Blue Marvel. And I think I'm going to do like the Dragon Ball as well. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to keep it like closer to the original characters, man. But anyway, let me know what you guys thought about this particular short. Did you like it? Did you dislike it? Let me know in the comment section. Do you want me to continue or do you want to stop right here? But anyway, man, you guys let me know. I'll see you in the next video after, now I'm saying, I guess, Marcus Fowler. That's the guy that's coming next. And then, Dragon Ball and stuff like that. Oh, Dragon Ball and then Marcus Fowler. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.